If this is what Clara was trying to keep hidden, I think she's the one who started the fire that night. Fire? Oh, I better get out of here.
The Tino just put out some jalapeno rolls, like pizza rolls.
Nancy, help!
What's the matter?
It's Harper. She's in bad shape. I can't carry her.
I bet we could build something to get her out.
Yeah, right.
I could use this to build a makeshift wheelbarrow.
What is your problem?
Thanks, I'll get her out.
Tide, what's the
Nancy, my
problem?
mother's upstairs. She's in the
They're
bedroom.
digging around out there.
It's too
Too
dangerous to ask you to help. You decide.
Tide. Hey! Jealous?
I don't care if it's dangerous. I will get her out.
Christ's sake.
Haven't I suffered enough for you? When will you leave me alone?
I need you to calm down and...
Like a girl.
The time's been reset. Okay, I did this once. I can do it again.
I'm sorry for what happened. I sat at your grave every night for a year. And I said, I'm sorry. I didn't want you to die. You had so much, and I had nothing. And now you want my life. You want me to rot in some prison. Well, I can't keep running from you, Charlotte.
Just in time.
Tiger.
I'm getting you out of here.
Just let me stay.
Lay down.
I deserve it.
You deserve the chance to pay for your mistakes. Now, come on.
Tiger. Hey! You upset with the big bird?
Nancy, you
The
made
big
it.
bird? You got the potty now, Ty? No.
Dear Ned, I was able to pull Clara out of the fire just in time. We rushed out the front door before the stairs collapsed. Imagine my relief when I saw that Jessalyn and Harper had made it out safely as well. Clara finally told Jessalyn the truth, and about how sure she was that she'd be pushed out of the family entirely when she discovered Charlotte had changed her will. How jealous and powerless she felt the night she lit the match, and how badly she wanted to scare Charlotte, how quickly the fire got out of control, and how heartbroken she was at Charlotte's death. She would have given anything to take that night back. Jessalyn later said that was the first time she saw the real Clara, who wasn't a cold-blooded killer, just a woman so dedicated to hiding from her past, she lost herself. The fire department traced the source of the blaze back to the faulty furnace in the basement and insisted we all visit the hospital for exposure to toxic fumes. The doctor I saw explained that carbon monoxide from Harper's furnace may be the cause of some of the unexplained things I saw around the house. Apparently, many of the ghosts in Victorian-era fiction may have been inspired by the effects of exposure to carbon monoxide from faulty heaters. In the weeks that passed, Jesselyn began to take control of the family company. She's offered Wade a position on the board and tasked him with keeping an eye on the day-to-day operations of the company's labor force. I imagine he'll take her up on the offer once he's back from a trip to visit a certain former ghost hunter. Savannah called to tell me she's invited Wade to come out for a visit. I was a bit annoyed when I found out what Savannah hadn't told me about this case, but I have to admit I'm really hoping things work out for those two. Colton and Jesselyn seem like they're on the road to patching up their friendship. They both seemed mutually relieved to dissolve the engagement. Colton has a lot to iron out with his parents and his relationship with Lexi, but he seems determined to do things on his own terms. Harper disappeared shortly after the fire. After an exhaustive search, Wade and Jesselyn tracked Harper down and convinced her to rejoin the family. Years of Clara's manipulation left her a bit suspicious of the offer at first, but she finally agreed, provided she could completely raze Thornton Hall, and in its place build a public park dedicated to the memory of the lives lost on Black Rock Island. Jesselyn loved the idea and considered it the first meaningful step toward building a company and a family that would have made Charlotte proud. If you ever find yourself visiting Black Rock Island, the creepiest thing you're likely to encounter is Harper enjoying a good book next to the tombstone that bears her name.
$4.99.
And maybe those trees, but it's not their fault they look like that. As for me, I'm looking forward to good old non-haunted River Heights. Can't wait to see you. Love, Nancy.
We're going out to a party. We're not playing. Come on. No, where you sleeping? Come on. Kitchen. Come on. Come on, little Bob.